All right, good morning. Good morning. Do a quick audio check here. Make sure everything's working. Morning, T. Morning, Samir. Alrighty. All right, let's see what we got this morning. Let's take a look here. See what we got here. 09 on the ES there. Gonna get that ES above 09 there. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Storm, yeah, it blew the power out, and then a little while later, everything came back on. So we're back up and going now. See if this ES pops that 10, it holds that 10 area, or if it starts to sell back down here. Nasdaq pulling back into that 360 area there. Let's kind of see what happens. Let's see what we got here. I'll try a little long. Well, it's not looking good there right out the gate. Come on, push. As soon as we jumped in there, this thing pulled back. Not a great start there, but that's okay. No, I didn't do London this morning. I was not feeling good again. Gonna go to the doctor today to find out what's up. Just not feeling great. So, been kind of pushing through it, but pivot point up at 81. Let's take a look here. Pulling back here, pulling back. Yeah, I don't know what it is. My blood pressure has been kind of up. I checked it this morning. So that's kind of, we know that's part of it. It's kind of chopping around here so far. Try to take that move right there, thinking we get a pop back up to the VWAP. We didn't get it. So let's kind of wait here and see what what price offers us. Yeah, it might push lower. If can't get above that 09, then probably going to push down. Let's see here. See if market can give us a direction here. It might push lower. We shall see. See if the ES pulls back into that 4,500 level here. ES trying to, well, I think you're trying to push up a little bit here. See if we get this pushed back down into this 4,500 level. On the ES here, possible. Try to take a little short there on the ES. I just took it off for break even. I think we're going to move down into that 01 area, but just not a lot of confidence in it right now. So let's see what we got. Just kind of watching this area here. See if we start to sell off here. I want to see this just push right through there. Dump right through there. Stops in at break even. Come on. Currently short on the ES over here too on the funded account, so hopefully it doesn't get stopped out here. We might. Stopped out there for break even basically. Move my stop too quickly over here. How's it going, Denny? Might be a little early to the party there. We'll see. Seller's kind of coming in there, but We get below that whole number there on the ES, the 4,500. Nasdaq bouncing off the 40s there. Bouncing hard off the 40s. Bouncing hard. Pivot up at the 80 area. Not really going anywhere here. See if we get a move back down. Trying to wait for something clear and obvious, but pivoted the 8 area right at the current height of the open. Mancini tweeted, yeah, I saw that. Let's see what happens here. It's kind of chopping around so far. Just kind of waiting here to see what happens, guys. Not much to speak of. I mean, this price action's not great. Just kind of chopping around right here. Yeah. Not much volatility. It's just kind of holding this area. Sellers coming in here trying to push this back down. Sitting on the beach watching me trade. There you go, Denny. There you go. See if the ES holds that 4,500 level. Testing it now. Yeah, idiot box. There it is. See if we get this pushed down. We may get stopped out again, but only one contract on this one. I think if the ES loses that 4,500 here, we push down pretty heavy here. Maybe down to the lows. If it doesn't lose it, then obviously we may push back up. If it holds that 4,500 level. Feels like it's going to lose it here, though. Try to get this pushed down into the low a day. Locking in 100 here. And move my target down a little bit. Kind of front run it like this. A little bit of lag there on trade of 8. Haven't experienced that in a few days, but with a little something going on. Dog bark 5 times to go short. Yeah. All right, let's see here. ES pulling back into that 4,500 level there, trying to kind of bounce here, to be honest. Not a lot of buyers coming in though. That's what she said. What are you talking about, Denny? I don't know what you're talking about. So we pretty much recovered that loss from first trade this morning. Back to basically even here. The NQ, the ES is selling off as well. Should have held that short apparently, huh? Appreciate it there, Samir. ES pulling back into the low a day here. See what happens in the next few minutes. I think we might get a bounce out of here, to be honest. I think maybe we get a bounce. I don't know. What do we got? Minor news at 10. Not the major there, it looks like. I don't even know what that is. Looking a little bouncy here. Get that ES pushing back above 500 here. We may move back up. It's down to that 98 area with a low of about 96 and a quarter, I believe. Got some buyers coming in here. Don't know if I believe it. Max said to go long. Does this look like a long? I don't know. Maybe. He might have said to go long earlier. See if these sellers come in. Possible pushback down here. ES approaching the 95 level there. Nasdaq approaching that whole number at 300s. We're going to take a little more of an aggressive entry here. I'll keep a short leash on it. If I see buyers come in, then I'll take it off. So watching the buyers and sellers here, and then watching the ES. All right, we're going to go to break even area now. Might get stopped. I want to see a push down here quickly. Trailing it kind of close. That was a little more of a risky entry, so. ES down to the 95 and a quarter here, about to take out the low. ES is at the lows now. ES still selling off here. Pivot point on the NQ down at 77 here. Feels kind of bad I didn't capitalize. Yeah, I was late to the comment. Yeah. So we're going to pivot here at the 70, whatever, 77. See if the can kind of bounce in this area here. Possible little bounce here. Buyer stepping up here for a little pullback. Getting a little pullback. Samir said he knew it was going lower. Never any doubt. Yeah, it's kind of bouncing off that 90 level there. Get above that 30 low, or I'm sorry, 94 level. Rejecting the 94 level right now. Just kind of waiting for the volatility. Well, not that it's been super volatile, but kind of waiting for a direction here. Took that short only on one of the accounts there earlier, right there. Trying to push back down here, oddly enough, on some buy volume here. So we're going to push back into that 96 area. Get that little push up into the 96. Yeah, it could bounce here. It could turn back down as well. So just kind of watching to see. Get above that 94, kind of retest that 300 level there. and we'll see what happens. Oh, order block. Yeah, potentially. ES trying to retest that 95 level there. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. We are trying to get to 200 subscribers. ES gets back above that 4,500 level there, then I think the NQ maybe make a nice big move back up to that VWAP possibly. But if the other direction occurs, you know. A bearish fair value gap. Yeah. Right you are. ES retesting that 95 level there. I got some yogurt from Chick-fil-A we're about to eat, so I'm going to turn my camera off while we eat. But you guys still be able to hear me. Kind of a push back up into that 95 level. If we get some sellers to come through here, I may take another short here. Trying to move back down here, but not really a whole lot of bon appetit. Thanks, Samir. Let's see here. Trying to turn back down. Do got that pivot there at the 80-ish area to keep in mind. 77, I think it is. I'm going to try a little short off screen here, just down to the 82s. Maybe we can get it. Maybe not. See if we get a push down. Got my stop up at the 01s. So if we break through the 300s, obviously we won't be interested in it at that point. So we get this move down into the 80 area. I'll move my stop to break even here. Can't lose. So can't lose on it. Stop's at 88, so it might get stopped. Come on. You can do it. I'm going to take profit on one at 80, and I'm trying to let the other one ride at all the way down to 70 there. All right. That was odd. I don't know why it does that sometimes. So we took a little short there. Small winner. Nothing too crazy. I was trying to... I don't know. We'll look at it in a minute. I have no idea when I'm up or down. Well, we're definitely up, but not a lot. 110 on this one account. Just crossed over 10 a.m. A little bit of numbers coming out here. All right, had to meet you guys there for a minute so I could eat. We're back. All right, let's see if the ES holds. 90 here. The ES loses that 90 level. See if we get a little move down into the 60s. 65. Took a little short there off stream. Stopped out there. Up 275 on that account off stream there. The Bullinox account. $700 to get that one funded. A little pushback up here again. I don't know how on Bullinox. I don't remember how to get... I don't know. Maybe it's up here. Hey, there it is. Huh. $100. So we're up $100 on the over here. Holding up there at the 90 level. I'm being very careful over here with my funded account, guys. I want to take a premium setup on that. And so ideally, maybe some sort of a retracement back to the upside there. We'll see. So not really any profit to speak of so far today. Just kind of maintaining small profits on each account. Most profits on Bullinox, 275. Pushing back up here. Have we found the bottom? Like I said, kind of need to get back above that 94.50 area to kind of put the bulls back in charge here. Get above 300. Kind of looking like a double top here if we turn back down. Got to break through that 94.50 strong here. Buyers looking good so far. Buyers looking decent right here. Little pullback. That first move over the whole number usually doesn't stick on the Nasdaq. So I'm looking for a little pullback here and then maybe take a long pull back into that 94 area. It's kind of watching here. I was looking for a little deeper than that. Come on, give me that 95, 94 area. Well, sellers coming in heavy. They're just going to sell it back down here. I was thinking we'd pull back and then push back above there, but sellers are trying to say otherwise right now. So we'll get these buyers back in here. All right, we're going to try a long. Looks good for me for a long, maybe back into the 10 area. Like to see that thing push back up there. It may not, but we'll see. Just kind of watching it here. See if the buyers can come in here. If they don't come in soon, then we'll kill it. But I feel like they should. Oh, sellers trying to step up. Where are we at now? Come on, buyers. Where are you at, guys? Make this thing stick. Get back above there. All right, we're going to go to break even here. And get stopped out immediately, and then it's going to go higher. You already know. You already know what probably will happen. I don't want to give it a whole lot of room there because it could just turn back down, right? But I feel like it's probably going to push higher. That's my feeling. At least up into the 10s, but having a trouble getting above that 300 level right now. Little trouble, little trouble. If you guys are interested in trading futures, we do have 90% coupon offer Apex in the banner there, and sellers coming in here big time. That is going to be through tomorrow night, midnight, and then we also have a 90% off code for Belanox as well. Sellers kind of coming back in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, this price action is just woo. Not great. All right, are we trying to sell back down here? Got that 90 drama going on. Samir thinks it's going to sell off. I kind of think we're going to push up Samir. At least in the short term. At least in the short term, I think we're going to push up a little bit. Retrace this somewhat. A little bit of a move. Yeah, we have failed 3 times. You're not lying. Get above that 510, though. We can get going. Could just sell back off, though. Who knows? It's 50-50, right? If you enter the trade, it's 50-50. That's how it goes. 50% chance you win, 50% chance you lose. All right, selling back down here. If it gets through that pivot at 77, then we may consider a little sell back down through to the low of the day here. All right, let's see if this thing will sell back down. Let's look for this move into the 63 area. If it's going to go, it should be quick and painless. So, going to risk 11 handles here. All right, now we're going to go to break even here. Up $100 on it, 5 handles. So if it stops us out, that's fine, but should push right through there. I'm going to lock in a little bit here. $60. Some wild volatility going on here. All right, locking in a hundo there. Really, you guys see that volatility going on there? Could bounce here. ES kind of at that triple bottom right now. It's got to break through there. All right, ES does break through there. Pivot point 85s. Getting through that 62 area. Yes, down to the 89s there. Yes, Samir was right. Short term there, we were selling. I would kind of expect some sort of displacement back to the upside here at some point, though, for sure. That's what I would expect. May not get it. All right, so we bounce back up. Maybe test that pivot at 77 for a little bounce back down. What's going on here? Let's see here. Got a little 90 drama going on there on the ES. Little 90 drama trying to bounce right there. All right, we're kind of retesting this pivot here on the ES or on the NAS. Maybe a little turn back down from there. Let's watch the volume here. See if we start to turn back down. We can enter short once again. Trying to turn back down, but that sell volume has not came in yet, so I'm going to wait for a little confirmation before we do anything. ES is pushing through. All right. See if we get a quick dump through here to the 50s here. There we are. Nice little winner there for back up to $393 now. Easy read there, easy read. Probably should have taken that one on my funded account because that was a very easy read. Very easy read. We like the easy reads. Back into the 86s here on the ES. Let's kind of see what the possibility is. 87. Maybe move into 75, Mancini says, on the ES. See if we bounce here. I really like to see kind of a bounce in this area. I like to see a little move back up here. A little push back up here on the NQ. Just a little push up, not anything huge. Short only. Samir said, short only. What's your target, Samir? What are you thinking? We go into zero? No, we can't go to zero. We got to have a market, Samir. We can't trade, right? I think maybe we retest 63 here. Maybe turn back down in that area. Let's see. Just kind of watching the volume, see what happens. I haven't really taken any trades on the funded account. I took one short there on the ES, and then I tried to re-enter. I didn't hold it. But I'm okay with just waiting on that one. And if I get a nice setup that I want to take, I will take it. But otherwise, I'm okay with not even taking any trades on this account today, to be honest. I'm okay with ending the day at $15. Selling through the 50 here. Possible move down into that 32. So you think we're going to go down into the 200 level? Possibly. For sure, down to 44 already. Pushing back up here a little bit. 232, kind of that next level of interest. The NQ or the ES push back up into that 86 area, kind of bouncing off that pivot there down to 83. Now trying to move a little bit lower here. Buyers coming in strong right here. Buyers coming in strong. Let's see if the sellers can kind of reject in this area. Kind of rejecting that 63 area here. Trying to hold it down there, but buyers are still looking strong here. This might just be our reversal area here. This might be our reversal area, Samir. We are going to see. Still watching to see if the sellers come in strong. Bearish fair value gap, 490. Yeah. Still watching. Sellers still not coming in here yet. Considering a short entry. Buyers still looking strong here. still kind of looking strong here. Not quite sure if I want to take this long. Thinking about it. Oof, what was that? I don't know if you guys saw that huge lightsaber there. I don't think you guys could see that. Could you? There was a huge red lightsaber come through right there on the volume and on the chart for just a moment. Maybe a move up into the 75 area here. Let's kind of see what happens. Want to see it hold that 62 area. Sellers are kind of trying to come in here. There come the sellers back in. They're trying to push it down. Sellers trying to push it back down into the 50. Sellers still looking good for this push down. See if we get a push back down into that 50. Well, it's trying. It's trying. Trying to get back into the 50 area there. I wanted to take that short, but I didn't. Wanted to take that short. Just kind of chopping around here, not doing much of anything here in the last, what, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Retesting the 60 area here, 62.50 once again. That level kind of disappeared. Buyers trying to step in here. Let's see if the buyers can break 70. 70's kind of been the door that's keep getting slammed on them there. See if we can break through 70. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Feel free to chat. Feel free to chat. We keep creating bearish fair value gaps. Yeah, well, the thing about that is if you're looking for, you know, silver bullet type setup, then you kind of want it to take the liquidity to the downside, have some sort of displacement to the upside. So, you know, really we'd like to see it maybe break above this 80 area, leave us a gap, pull back into it, and we would target that 0708 area. So that would kind of be the ideal setup there. May not get it. Mancini said 93.87 on ES. If we lose that area to sell hard. Well, we lost that area. Well, I think he said 75 would be next down. Yeah, that's what I see there. But it's never in a straight line though there, Samir. That's the only thing. You're never going to just go in a straight line. So might pop back up to that 500 on the ES and then kind of sell down. You never know. You just don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Sellers coming back in here again. Trying to push it back down once more. I mean, back into the 50 area again. Well, buyers are trying to push this thing back up. See if it's going to reject that 62 area again. Buyers coming in here now again. See if this thing gets above that 70 there. Kind of rejected that 70 area a couple of times here. Kind of wait here, see what happens. All right, just kind of watching here, see what happens. Maybe we get this little push back up that we were thinking. See if this thing can break that 78, 80 area there. See if we get a pullback here. Let's see what happens here. I moved my entry the other day. We're not moving it today. We're either going to get tagged in there or not tagged in at all. You got like see 3-minute candle close a little higher. Well, gotta keep moving the target up if it keeps moving up. See if we get tagged in here. See if we're on the right side or not. I mean, obviously this could just be a push back up into this gap to sell down, right? But kind of broke two, three swing highs here, so we're going to give it a try. See, we get tagged in here at the 68. See if we get tagged in at the 68 here. Let's see what happens. And if we're wrong, right? So we got to push back up into that 90 area, maybe, at least. Not going to touch the stops. We're just going to let it go. We could just be wrong. Would not be shocking. Would not be shocking. I want to see the buyers start coming in here. It would be nice. Right now, all I'm seeing is sellers. Not in love with it. All right, we might take this off. You got to go if you're going to go. All right, ES starting to push. ES starting to push. I don't see buyers come in here in a minute. I'm going to kill this. I'm not loving it right now, even though the ES is trying to push, but yeah, it's not looking promising right now here. What's going on, Russ? All right, I'm taking that off. This is really too deep. It's too deep there. Probably will move back up now, but that's fine if it does. I'm not going to be mad at it. Mancini tweeted, yeah, I just saw that. See if the trade would have worked. Don't know. Want to see a push up into the 90 if we can get it. That would be nice. At least into the 90. buyers starting to come in here, so it looks like maybe we might have been right, but that's okay. Even if we're not. Even though we're not in it. I'm not mad about it. Maybe this thing sells through 40s. Kind of think we were just offsides on that trade, to be honest. Well, kind of back up to my entry there. Up or down? Up or down? That's the question. Who really knows at this point? Kind of chopping around here. Kind of just chopping around here. Is this thing going to pop or is it going to drop here? I don't really know. Like I said, my original intuition was it's going to pop, at least in the short term, but all right, see if we get a pop up into the 90 area here. Come on, buyers, you can do it. Come on, buyers, you can do it. Got to get above that 70 area. If we can get above 70, we at least pop into the 90s. We can at least get through that 70 there. I think we pop into the 90s. So let's see. Testing the 70s there. Get above 70 here. Get above that 75. Push through that pivot. Get into the 90s. Nice little pop there. Come on. Want to see 90 here. That's the target, 90.25. $90.25 is the target here. Come on. Give it to me. Give me 90. Need that 90 area here. Holding for the 90. 90. Come on, guys. We got to have 90. Don't do me that way. Should just walk away and see if this thing hits 90. I got my stop in. We want it to hit 90. 90.25 to be specific. $90.25 or bust. I want to see 90.25, guys. That's what we're looking for. That's our target. I mean, this should trade into the 94s here, really, but I'm just looking for 90.25. Trying to be patient on this trade. I'm along from the same position as I was on stream, off stream here. So we want to see a push into that 90.25 area, holding for my target. Come on. See, if I sit here and watch it, it makes me want to just take it off. Be nice. Let's go up through the 90s. Be nice here. Give it to me. Little boner candle through the 90s here. Come on, guys. Little boner candle through the 90s. Come on. Oh, man. I want to take it off so bad, guys, but I'm trying. I know it's going to go through the 90 here. I know it's going to go through the 90. All right, I'm going to put my stop at 80. Shouldn't move it really at all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Stops at 84. 84 or 90. Stopped at 84. Feels bad. That's all right. That's all right. If that thing hits 90, I'm going to feel bad there. Oh, you dirty dog. I knew it was going to happen, guys. I knew it was going to happen, right? I should have just held there. There it is, 90.25. 94 really would be my ultimate target, but that's okay. So I told you guys a couple of days ago I was going to kind of full send some of these Apex accounts, and so that's what I was doing there. Found the setup that we liked, and we took it on this Apex. Well, I guess I could have showed you over there. So $2,289 one trade. Just one trade, 7 contracts. You can see that's you know what? That's not even. Is that the max size on Apex? I don't think it is. I could have took I think I could have took 10. Anyways, that's what we were doing there. Just one trade per day. I'm going to do that when I find the setup that I like, and try to get those accounts funded. So let's take them one at a time. So look at there, 95. My ultimate target was 94.50. That's kind of what I was thinking that was the max that could go to. 90.25 would have gave me the $3,000 profit target on that account. So anyways, that's what we were doing there, guys. Now, I took the trade off over here because I didn't trust it. You see, I took it off for like a $380 loss, $390. It just traded too deep. I mean, I did my stop down here. I didn't mind holding it on the other account because if it hit the stop, it hit the stop. I didn't really care. But that obviously would have worked. So that That's the mirrors your silver bullet setup right there. So even though your direction is down, a lot of times the silver bullet goes against the current market direction, and that's what that was. So you see we cleared this swing high, this swing high, this swing high, trade back into the gap. So you do have to hold this through some drawdown sometimes in order for it to get there. And I don't know why I took it off on that one. Took it off on that one, didn't trust it. Should have left it on both, but that's okay. At least we capitalized on one of them. So now, I mean, realistically, this thing could offer a second entry here because a lot of times it will. It'll pull back in here and push back up. So let's see what happens there. Appreciate it, Samir. Problem is, I tried my best to hold that trade, and like, there's no real reason to cover there, and I did. And that kind of makes me a little frustrated, you know, because we should have had the whole $3,000. Instead, we got $22.89. Feels bad. Feels bad. Not to, you know, I'm not going to be negative about it and try to harp on it, but so there's a possibility this thing bounces right back out of here. Just kind of watch the volume and see what happens there. Sometimes I'll be like, why didn't I take that on every account, right? But the problem with that is, then I would really be nervous about it. Testing that 62 level again here. Selling right back through. Is this thing going to move back down to the low a day here? Breaks the 50 here, we may take a little bit. It's kind of getting in late there, but if it breaks 50, we'll take a little short through the into the low there. Maybe target 32 if it breaks 50. All right, let's see here. See if this thing breaks 50 or if it holds this and pushes back up. Kind of watching that 70 area here, see if this thing turns back down from there. Kind of want to take the short now, to be honest. Still good bounce here. 50 would give me confirmation. If it breaks 50, clears that gap, kind of gives you confirmation. All right, we're in there. Come on. I don't like having my stop up that high, but yes, making a higher high, lower high. I want to get this moved down into the 34 area. Ideally. We can just lose 50 here, move down into the 34 area. Come on, give me 34s. How's it going, Predator? Oh, man, this is holding up here. I don't like it. Don't like it. I mean, I think we should get this break down, but I guess I should have took the 5-6 points it offered me there earlier. Kind of watching it here. Thought I went long, but went short. Got burned. Hey, I'm short. I have done that before myself too, though. I think we trade into the 34, 32 area, really. So I'm only targeting 38. So trying to see if we can get these sellers to come through. If we get the ES start pushing down below 85, then Should kind of give us a swift move through the low a day here. Trying to be as patient as I can. A lot of times I will, as you guys know, if I hold it through drawdown, it comes back to break even, I'll just take it off. I don't want to do that. I want to give it room. All right, I think I'm gonna take it off. Fuck it. Oh, I'm still short off of stream here, but I don't know. I'll just take that off there. It's probably gonna go down to my target now. Look at it. There's 38. All right, let's see 34 happens. Ah, that feels bad. Took it off, and as soon as I took it off, look at that. Look at that. As soon as I took it off. 32 incoming for sure. I said I wasn't going to do it, and I did it anyway. Did it anyway. That's all right, right? Kill it at break even. Bad position. See, Samir, I knew what was going on there. My target's 34, right? Where'd we hit? 34. My actual target's 32. I try to front run it by a couple of points. That's always what I do. Try to front run that target a little bit. It's fine. I mean, I got it. I did capture it over here off stream on the other account a little bit, but I took it. I think I closed that trade at 34.50. Yeah, right there where the low is. Yeah. So I think ultimately 32 is next up. We probably sell down lower than that, but man, I took that off. Why did I do that? That's so bad. All right, there's 32. Bouncing off 32. I gotta learn to trust my trade, right? I held that through like, I don't know, $400 in drawdown, and then I took like 3 points, 2 points, whatever it was, 2 points out of it. That's horrible. And literally as soon as I took it off, story of my trading life. I put my stop where it needed to be in everything. I trusted the trade, and then, yeah. Feels bad I didn't trust this one, right? I mean, so there's a couple of things there on this account particularly. I mean, we should be, in hindsight, you could be up quite a bit, but we're not. It's okay. So obviously if we lose that 32 level, you got 200 in play, possibly even 190. You guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Feel free to chat down below. Tell me how bad I am. It's fine. I can take it. I can take it, guys. We can take it. Need to find a trade for the funded account. Haven't yet found one. I did give some back on the Bulanox. I was up 295 at one point on the Bulanox account, full transparency. As you can see, we are stone even. So we were up 295 and then we were down 545, and I just took that short and got back to even there. So stone even on Bulanox. Pretty much even. I really don't even care if I don't take another trade on my funded account. If there's not a setup that I completely trust, some sort of VWAP play I like, bounce off the VWAP, bounce off the whole number, something like that. That's kind of what I like to do on that one. I'm okay without taking anything. I was short, which kind of feels bad. Feels bad to even show you guys this. I was actually short here from 45.06. Was I ever in the red? Nope. 45.06 down to 83. Oh, feels bad. Boo-hoo, I'm really bad. I am. You're not lying. You're not lying over there. So I could just put this one up. I could put this one up and just make it look like I'm better than I am, right? That's what we could do. It's what we could do. Possible double bottom, triple bottom really here on the ES. If it doesn't break through this 82, 83 area. Losing that 32 level. Let's see if the ES blasts through there. So I made a lower low there just by a couple of ticks. The NQ does have a pivot point there at the 220. So something to be aware of. I don't really know where the other pivot is on the ES. Let me look. Let's see. All right, we just crossed over 11 o'clock here. Kind of feel like we might get a retracement to the upside here. We could just keep selling. I don't know. I keep thinking we may bounce. Like this was a decent little play there that we took a loss on for no reason. Already $400 in drawdown. Stop was only at 600. Why did I take it off? Why did I take it off, guys? I don't know. But we did. And then on the other account, make sure it doesn't have my information on there. It does not. On the little Top Step account that's on Quantower, we're up 230 on that one. 230, nothing crazy. So still green. No matter how you slice it, still green. All right, ES is losing that 82 level there. Man, it really kind of makes me want to just YOLO a short here. Kind of want to just YOLO a short, right? But that was the entry there. Man. The entry actually would have been up in the 60s, but I was a little fearful of that gap there, thinking we might get a double little bounce out of there. So I waited for it to close that gap to take that short. You can see the entry. ES popping off the 82s here. Nasdaq popping off that pivot point. Coming into this time of day where we kind of start getting a little choppy typically, around that 10:45 to 11:15 area. But this morning we are actually got a couple moves in right there. Got a couple of moves in, so not too bad. Popping off that 22 area pretty strong there, retesting this 37. Just waiting to see sell volume come back in and we will enter short. The only way we consider this a long is if we move back above that 50, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, 50. So if it moves back above the 50, we will consider looking for a long. But as long as we stay below 50, we are going to be looking for a short. Oh, actually, that might have been why I was a little bit on that sell there. I had two contracts. I don't like this move down so far. Let's see. I'd like a little bit more of a pop, but all right, not going to get it, so we'll just take it anyway. May actually get a bigger pop up here, guys. Let's see if the sells actually come through. Looks like the sells are coming through. I might take this one off. I'm going to stop it there, guys, but I'm not leaving it. Obviously, I'm going to take it off before then if buyers come in. Sellers are trying to pop in here, though. Let's see. Get through that 20 level there. We should be able to move on down into this 10, maybe even this whole number. Thinking about moving my stop a little lower. Or my take profit. Come on. push it on down here. There we go. I like to see the sales coming in here. Oh, goodness. I don't like that. Let's see. I'm going to move it to break even, guys. I'm not in love with what's going on here. Probably still going to go down, but on hindsight here, I was thinking we may get a bigger push up. Maybe into that 45 area, I was thinking. And then it looked like it was going to push on down, so I entered. But now, looking at this volume, I feel like I was a little early to the party there. This is actually looking very strong back to the upside, to be honest. I might be done with the shorts for just a moment here until we get the some confirmation that it's going to continue to move down. I mean, I feel like it is. Got that 200 number in sight here, but I was a little early to the party there. Feel okay about taking that off right there. Obviously, you can be results oriented if you want to and say would have lost, but it's okay to take it off there and maybe look for a better entry, I feel like. You guys are just joining us. If you're interested in trading futures, we got the 90% coupon off for Apex in the banner above. And we should have the coupon code. Oh. For whatever reason, yeah, the coupon code's not in the description there for Bulanox. Let's post that right quick. So if you guys, we got 90% off Bulanox as well. If you guys are interested in trading that. I'm still watching over here, guys. So I will enter if it offers it. There's the link. Boom, there's the code. 90% off Bulanox as well. So if you guys are interested, it does help the channel. Be greatly appreciated. All right, let's see here. Kind of back to the same sort of entry here. I'm hesitant. We look kind of bottomy here, honestly. Looks kind of like a bottom. But you get 90% off Bulanox there. Very similar to Apex. They offer very similar rules. $2,500 drawdown on a 50K account. I think it's around $17 right now for Apex and Bulanox. So if you're looking to get in on the cheap, now's the time. Not sure when the Bulanox sale ends, but I know the Apex one ends tomorrow at midnight for 90% off. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, that helps me out. We do go live for the New York session, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 5 days a week. London, 3 a.m. I have missed a few London sessions lately because I've not been feeling great. So blood pressure's been kind of up. Don't really know why, but going to the doctor this afternoon. Maybe we can rectify that. Kind of just being choppy right here, guys. I mean, you know, we can take it a step further here and just draw out our nice little idiot box. I'm not saying you're an idiot if you trade in here, because obviously I do it. But it makes more sense if you trade out of here. Or if you're going to take a trade, take it near the end of the box. Something like that. I don't know. Is anybody, how's everybody's P&Ls looking this morning? Everybody green? Been kind of a tough one. I mean, we've had a couple of moves that they seem kind of clear. I don't, but to me, it's been not as straightforward as it usually is, or not as usually, but as I'm used to it being. Sellers coming in here. I'm green across all accounts, just barely. Well, we're stone cold break even on the Bewley, but the other ones were all green. Trying to break out here. Okay. Guys, you could have just got short up here. I mean, come on. What's wrong with you? Look how clear this entry was at 10:05. 13:07, you could have just got short there and covered down here. Jokes, obviously. Now, there's some people that probably are short from there. I am not them, but hard session, but you're happy. You're up 215. Yeah. Hey, green is green, Samir. That's all that matters. I'm up $15 here on the funded account. And if I don't take another trade in this account today, I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm going to be very picky with this account. Try to take trades that got the proper setup. Obviously, the setup on the ES this morning, I took that thinking that we were going to sell off and just got nervous and covered. Entered again. Just got nervous and covered. I don't know. Trading that account, scared, if you will. Can't do that. I end up losing money on it if I do that. Could have bought the bottom of the idiot box there. Could have bought the bottom of the skidiot box. Little grab to the bottom. Just kind of pulling down here, taking out the sells, taking out these stops. If you're long, your stop would be there at the bottom. And it's going to move back up, probably bounce out of the box a little bit. Starts to move back down. I feel more comfortable taking a short at the top of the idiot box than I do taking a long off the bottom, just because the trend is down. But all it takes is one trade to make you regret trading the idiot box there. Going sideways, not too much to trade. You're not wrong about that, Samir. Thinking in the next 15 minutes, though, we should get some action. 10, 15 minutes. If you're long off the bottom of the box there, it's fine. It's fine. You're looking okay. You're looking okay if you're long off the bottom of the box. It's tradable. I just don't like to trade that way, but it's tradable. Maybe it pops out of the box this time. Who knows? If you're going to take a short, I guess this will be a decent area to take the short. Take it up to that 38, 39 level. See if it pushes back down. Trying to test the top of the box now. See if it gets out of there. ES looking strong here. Probably going to trade out of the box. ES is looking mighty strong here. Pushing up into the 87, 88 area now. Or are we just going to pull back into the box? That push-up felt a little different there. Felt a little different. Let's see if the body of the candle kind of closes outside the box there, if it brings it back into the box for us. It closed outside. Kind of a positive sign. Maybe we'll move up here. Maybe up into the 60s. Or maybe right back into the box. Maybe we get a pop up into that 50 level. We'll see. Like to see a nice pop into the 50. Nice pop into the 50 would be nice. Trades back into that box there. Not going to be ideal. Kind of want to see it turn that into a little bit of support there if we can. Bouncing off the box so far. Bouncing off the box so far. Let's see if it can push up into that 50. Get above that 50 when we get going to the upside here. Don't know what that is. That's not a good look for the bulls there. It is not a good look. It is no good look. Well, she came down and that was an odd sequence of events there. Very odd. We pushed up, kind of had a lightsaber down. It feels like we go higher here, but so we pushed up on higher volume, pulled back there on lower volume. So probably just wait for the buy volume to come back in. Just trying to watch here, see if this buy volume comes back in or not. I do not know what's going on here. See if we can get a push into the 50 here. Taking a long here at 42. Stops already at 43. Break even. And kind of trail it up. Oh, stopped out. Wasn't really sure if I should trust it there. I wanted to get above 50 before I kind of took a long, but I decided to take an entry. T long 15,236. Seems reasonable. Still could sell off here. It's the only thing. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. I think I'm going to be on the sidelines for a minute here, guys, until this thing gives me some sort of direction. Otherwise, I'm just going to chop myself up. Trying to pop back up towards 50. You'd like to see 65T. I think that's possible. It's kind of that next little swing high area there. If we get above 50, I do have a level at 62. I think that's kind of the top of that order block area there. If we bust through 50 strong here, then I may take a long. I don't know. Trading back into this kind of zone here. Kind of creating a new one above it there. ES back up to the 90s. Let's see here. 28. Samir says, you're going to stop for the day. You don't like price action and want to give it back. God bless you, bro. May you see tomorrow in London. Yeah, I should be there for London as long as I'm feeling okay. So we'll see you then. Appreciate you watching, Samir. If I'm not feeling great, we will sleep. But hopefully I'm feeling better. I'll be here for the New York for sure. Yeah, don't play with my wealth. I'm playing with my wealth right now. I know what you mean, health. All right, kind of retesting that 36 area here. Let's see what happens. Bouncing out of there again. Bouncing out of there again. I want to see this thing blast through 50. That's what I'd like to see. It just blast right through 50 there. It'd make me feel a lot better about it. Really, if it gets above that 48 area, I don't see how we don't go. Kind of get through that 48. I think it's 48. Yeah, 47, 48 area. Approaching that area now. Nice strong move through 50. Yeah, it's taken quite a while. There's no doubt about that, T. We blast or die. We don't want to die. I have a financial interest in not dying. I'm long as well off stream here, so. Just kind of watching here. We get through that. If we get through that 47 area, we go. If we can just get through that 47 area. No shame in taking it off, though. 10 points, whatever it is, 6, 7 points for you. Retesting that area once more. All right, I think this might be the move here. We either go or we don't right here. Comes the volume. There we go. There we go. There we go. My stop is now in profit. I'm up 10 points. I'm long from the 40. Probably going to get a retracement here back below. Oh, nice little blast up there. I think we're probably going to pull back below 50 one time, but maybe we get to that 56 before we do. Or did we already touch 56? No, we didn't. I'd like to see a nice blast up here. Come on. I've got my stop at 10 handles, so I may get stopped here. I want to see a blast through 62. Ah, well, I'm stopped. That's okay. Yeah, kind of holding that order block there. See what you mean? Kind of failed that first attempt, but I think this thing will make a second attempt at it here. I don't know if you took profit there, T. Did you take profit? Stopped at 15,242. I moved my stop up to the 49 or 50 area. I had 2 contracts. Left one on with a runner. Left a runner on there with a trail stop, but it touched it. It was only trailing 5 handles behind, and it touched it. A winner is a winner, though. ES traded up into that 90 area, kind of rejected. That 90 area was kind of problematic earlier on the ES. Get through 90, ES could probably trade all the way, at least into that 94 area. But get above 90, it might actually touch that 500 level. We'll see. We shall see. ES pulling back into the 88s here. Kind of choppy. I mean, this is just, like I said, we could probably just go ahead and extend this box kind of here. Bit of a bigger idiot box there. Retesting the top of the box here. Trying to get back above 50 once more. I don't know if I like entering up here, though. I think we maybe trade into that 62 area. Then we get into that 62 area quickly. Possibly. Quick push into the 62 area would be ideal without coming back. Retesting the 50. Don't want to see it lose that 50. Want it to hold, push into the 60s here. Hold and push into the 60s. Almost got 60s there. Did you re-enter on that pullback T? I didn't have the nerve to do it. Pulled almost right back down to your entry again. There's 62. If we can flip that 62 area, next level of interest is going to be up at the 94. Yeah, I didn't do it either. I wanted to. I thought about it. Kind of figured it would hit up into that 60 area once you see it kind of hit this 62, 64 to get your, yeah, got your 64. Kind of rejecting there. If we flip that 62, we still got room to the upside there, but see what happens. If you guys are new here and you haven't already, hit that like button for me and subscribe. We were at, I don't know, 179 subscribers or something when I started the stream. Trying to get to 200 by the end of the week. We got Donovan M has subscribed. Appreciate that, Donovan. Doesn't show me all the subscribers, so if you do subscribe and I don't call your name, then it's just because it doesn't show me all of them. So, just doesn't show them to me. So today's today's Tuesday. So surely we can get 20 more subscribers by Friday, right? Should be able to. If we flip this 62, then it might be kind of a slow grind, but I think we see the 94 by the end of lunch. And the ES maybe sees 4,500 VWAP touch for the ES there, 4,500, and then kind of sell off would be ideal. Kind of rejecting that 62 area here, a little pullback. Little pullback here. Trying to pop back up here, held that 50 level once again. Trying to get back above there. We flipped that 63 area. Quick move into that 73. Do have a pivot up at the 77, I believe. Yeah, 77 once again. On the NQ there, pivot at the 77. So kind of in the middle of that gap there. We can get some buy volume coming in here, then I might consider a long. Right now, not very much volume. Sellers, more sellers than anything right now. More sellers, even on this little bit of a kind of a slow grind back up here. I mean, it's not, still bearish, right? Even though we've had kind of a slow grind back to the upside, still kind of bearish. Get above that 62 area, though, that kind of changes things. I think that, we can possibly make a move there. Let's see here if this thing's going to kind of test this lower. Kind of got this channel that we're trading in here. Did a bad job there. So kind of still just trading in this channel here. Keep it simple. Just make a channel. We don't have to be fancy. Just keep it simple. Just draw some trend lines and long the bottom, short the top. Within reason, though. I mean, obviously, we want to see a green candle before we consider a long here. We want to see something green there before we consider a long. If we see red, it's no bueno for the channel. But if we see a long like we see there, then we take it. And then you just put your stop down here, 44. And if it loses it, it loses it, right? I did take the long there, guys. Just keep it simple. No reason to do anything else. Take profits at 59. We're about to hit it. And quite get to the 59. Point and a half away from it. Stops at the 44, so. Just put it the 44 just outside the channel. So if we take a loose, if we take a loose, if we take a loss, we take a loss, right? So should be able to get a pop here through the 49s. Should be able to. There we go. I mean, 49, 59. Come on. You can do it. Stops in profit now, guys. 54. So if it comes back, it's fine. I'd like to see 59, though. Come on. $59 might be shortchanging it, really. You could really try to take profit way up here if you wanted to. 68, 69 area. There we go. Field. Nice, easy trade there. So you don't got to be all fancy. You don't got to have fair value gaps and order blocks and all that. You can just draw a simple trend line. And all this other stuff, you know, indicators, this, that, and the other. You can just keep it simple. I do use those other things too that I mentioned, but I'm just saying, sometimes you can just keep it simple. Take a trade. Just keep it simple. So we finally broke back into profit on the Bewley account. $50. 50 bucks. So yeah. Pushed all the way up into that 65 area. It's hard. Anybody using a trade copier that can trade across multiple brokers. I know that, I don't know if Ninjas does that or not. I think it does. I want one where I can just link, you know, multiple brokers, and then it's kind of difficult. You know, I'm taking trades here or there on different ones. This thing's looking turnt, guys. See if we break through the top of this channel. There's the 70. If you set the 68, 69 area as your target, you just got filled. Like I said, that's probably where I would front run it, because you're only a couple of points above that previous high. So this still looks, you know, bullish here, at least in this channel. At least in the channel. Let me go in here. I want to try to update this description right quick while we got a minute, or we're just waiting. Not much going on, right? See if this thing pulls back. Kind of pulling back on lower volume. This thing might pop out of the top of this channel this time. Let's watch and see. Let's kind of watch and see what happens. Sales kind of coming in here a little bit, pushing it down, but let's just see what happens here. Waiting for buyers to kind of step back up here and see. We pull back to the bottom of this channel. If we hold it again, we may take another long. Might take another long. We might just do it. All right, I updated the description, guys. So if you're interested in the Bullinox there, it is link in the description with the coupon code there. All right, let's see here. A little bit of a pullback. See if it holds this here. This feels a little different, guys. This might be the channel break. Let's watch. You do have this, but you have BRM looking at Replicanto. Yeah, I know Replicanto does it. Someone else that uses that. What is BRM? Is that what you said? BRRN? Kind of losing the bottom of this channel, guys. Sellers are still looking strong here, man. Might be a little late to the party, I guess. Maybe a little late to the party on this one, but we're going to take it anyway. Sellers are still looking pretty strong. Pivot downside at the 21, so we're safe there. Come on. Gonna go to break even here. Right there. 4 points, so locking in 80. Well, come on. Well, we got in there late. Oh, Ben. I got you. I thought you said I have burn or BRRN. I was like, what is that? I was like, oh. Yeah, I've been looking at Replicanto too. I know the Ninja trade copier, I think if I'm not mistaken, it trades across multiple brokers too. So, see if we get a little pullback up here, a little push back up. We make an inner short again. Yeah, I'm interested in Replicanto. I know that it works, and I think that works with Quantower too on the, I'd like to just copy all of them. So we got a level there at 32. If we get through that 32 level, we certainly probably see the low a day here. Kind of flip that 32 level. Low a days at 20. We got a pivot at 22, so we want to be aware of that. So we're going to take the short here off screen. Trailing it really tight. So we get that 22 level. Kind of bouncing back up to the 30. We got stopped out there for break even. Going to put in a proper double bottom here and maybe push back up. Bouncing right off that 32 level hard. Well, 25. All right, trying to retest that 32 level here again. It wants to flip it. I think it wants to sell off here. It's going to wait until that sell volume comes back in, and we'll try to take another short. Ride it through the low a day there. buy volume coming in here. Still looks like a short, but we're going to wait here and see. Don't want to be too early to the party here. Pushing back up still. Let's wait for it. Wait for it to tell us when. Retest maybe that 38, 39 area, then turn down. Retested that 39 area. I didn't take it. Just trying to wait for confirmation here. All right, we're going to try the short here this time. See if we can move down into that 20, low a day, 22 area quickly here. There we go. Come on. You got more. Stops in at break even, so can't lose. Pivot at 22, so remember that, guys. Pivot at 22 here. Come on. You got 22. Stop. I hit my stop. Put my stop in at 29 there, and it came back and touched it. Stopped out for $200 on that one. Got 5 points. It's kind of bouncing here, holding up stronger than I thought it would. I kind of thought this thing, the longer this thing does not sell down, it feels like it might trade back up. I mean, this thing's holding up pretty strong here. ES kind of bouncing off that 85 area. I'm just taking little scalps out of it as it offers it. Just little scalps. Nothing crazy. I feel like I should be up a lot more, guys. I really do. Feeling like I should be in the green way more than I am. All right, let's see if this thing tests that 40 level one more time, then kind of sells off. We got a retest of the 40. Let's just kind of take a look. I don't know. Maybe even 50. Retest 54, 55. We could probably take the skidiot box off there. The idiot box. Kind of traded out of it. Entry on that short would have been the break of that trend line there. I mean, look how simple that was, guys. I mean, look at that. That bar closes outside the trend line at 50. And we should be taking the short there. I got there late. I mean, I shorted from 41. Really, you should have been getting short right there for the break of 50. I wasn't even looking. This thing retested 40. Did it retest 40 there? It did. I was not even looking. It retested 40 and bounced right off of it. Bounced right down, took out the low a day. Little 22 handle move to the downside right there. Quick. Lightsaber. That's what you like right there. When you enter at the 40 and then this thing lightsabers and just takes you out immediately. That's beautiful when that happens. Didn't happen to me right there, but, you know, we would have liked it to. ES pushing back up into that 88, 50, 90 area now. Starting to kind of make a channel to the downside here. I don't know if I like that 40 retest so much now. You know, that third time's not always as strong, but we still might take it. We did take that liquidity here. I don't know if I like it as much. Maybe we take it, maybe we don't. I don't know. Just kind of watching it here. Let's see. Not in love with it the third time, but it still might work. Anybody else hear that doo doo doo? I know it's coming from Quantower. I don't know what it means. Maybe it's saying, take the short. Could be. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not in love with that look. Need to see some sellers come in here if we're gonna take this. Just kind of watching the volume here, guys. Just kind of watching the volume. Looking for... All right, we're going to try it. Might get burned here. I'm going to keep a tight leash on this one if I see buys coming in. Yep, not in love with it. That's what happens. Third time's not the charm. Took a loss right there. What's wrong with us? Might not have given it enough room, but I can always just re-enter, right? We can always just re-enter once it starts to show us what we want to see. All right, we're going to try one more time. So we're going to move back down into the 20s here. Just going to put my stop just above the swing high here. It might burn us twice on the same trade. Yep. Trying to see if the sellers come on through here or if the buyers... This is that area where I need to recognize we're kind of choppy right here. And probably best not to take a trade. So after this trade, we're going to be very careful with our next entry. Seller's trying to step up here. Let's see if this can push this on down. Get this on down into that 20 area. Come on, sellers. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go. Push it on down. Do what you're supposed to do here. Seller's still looking strong. Trying to be patient with this trade, but I think we're going to get stopped here. Gonna give this one the room that it needs there. If it stops us, it stops us. But I'd like to see that push down into the 20s, obviously. Sellers coming through. ES trying to push down. ES pushing down here towards the low of day. Really kind of choppy right here. Not in love with it. I'm going to take it off there, guys. Just going to take it off. Take it off for break even. Not in love with it there. Felt like I gave it enough time. If it was going to go, it needed to go, right? Kind of looking a little double bottomy anyways over here on the 5-minute chart, 3-minute chart as well. You can see you got that little double bottom going on there. It might just blast out of here. Really didn't see that until after I entered. Timely exit there. Timely exit. Guys, we're in the red now on that account. $1. Whatever will we do? Now we're in the red. Not green on every account anymore. We need one more trade on that account to be green, I guess. Haven't really found anything that I'm in love with to take on the funded account. So we might just end the day on that account kind of where we're at. Sometimes no trade is a trade. It's fine. I mean, maybe we can find something that just makes sense, but if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Feel free to chat down below. Coming up on the 12 o'clock hour here. Let's see what happens. See if we get this pushed back down to the lows possible. Right there at the 12 o'clock hour. All right. I don't know. 32 area has been kind of an area of contention. If we lose that, maybe we sell back down, but don't know how comfortable I feel about taking another short. Short or long? What do you guys think? It's 50-50. Nah, I'm just kidding. Just a lot of chop going on right now. No real direction, so I'm going to try to wait for it to show its hand here. Ugh. Coming up on the 12 o'clock hour. Got a little push below the 32 level now. Are we going to push to the low of day or not? Or is this just this 12 o'clock volatility? A little bit of volatility there. Holding up at the 32 level there so far. Guys, this thing is just completely sideways at this point. we've given away a little bit of profits here. $140 there. Yeah. Trying to push back up here into the 40s. Once again, kind of that 47, 48 area is the line in the sand. If we can get above that, Mike can the bulls might can come back in here and take the upper hand. But that area has kind of been, you know, you can see like we're kind of fighting that area right in here. And once we pushed above it, we kind of turned it into support and moved higher. And then we broke through it. If you guys are just joining us, we are up $15.84 on the funded account. Beautiful. Down $1 over here on the Apex account. And we are up $210 here on the Bewley. And we are up $230 here on the Top Step. And on the Apex account off screen, we're up $2,289. $2,289. 29. That's this one. There it is. All right, let's see here. We're kind of flipping this area here. Okay, hold on. We're going to get the move back up into the 60s here. 48. I want to see if it holds it. See if it makes it stick here. I'm going to try a little long here, maybe up into the 60s. See if we can get a quick push into there. I'm going to keep a short stop on this one. Right there. 6 handles. Where should my stop really be? 35? I think we'll leave it right there for now. ES pushing up into the, no, that's not the ES. Back up into that 90 area. Buyers coming back in here. See if they can push it up. I'm going to move my stop to break even here, guys. Probably not a great time to do that. Kind of want to just see it go, though. Yeah. I don't think 50 is going to stick on this first go around. So if it pulls back, we'll re-enter here. I was thinking it might trade up into the 60 though, and then kind of pull back. But if you're a Fibonacci trader, I guess we could, you know, take a look at this here. It's kind of right at that 61 level, or an OTE, whatever you want to call it, kind of trader. So this could be kind of a turn down level. This gap here would be where you would probably want to take your short. Take your short there, put your stop right here at the 66. So let's see if that would have played out or not. I like looking at different things, you know, kind of get different ideas there. Oh man, this thing's just going to push right into the 60s. Man, I moved my stop too quick, as I do. There's 60. See if we would have got 62.50. That would have been my target there, the area of interest. Just kind of watching this area, see what happens. See if we're going to turn down here or if we're just going to keep pushing through. Possible turn down area. Doesn't look like it's going to though, huh? Is this thing going to take that liquidity there? 71, 72 area. I would imagine it would. See if we get a quick push through that 72 level there. Don't see how we don't push through into that 72 area. You would think we would. Well, is it going to push through there or not? Just going to... Did it push through there? Double topped. This thing going to just double top and sell back down. Just kind of watching it here to see. I would think it would push up into the 72, 73 area. But it may not. It just may not do it. See if buyers kind of come back in here and push her on up. Let's see what she does. There's 70 again. 70. Holding up there at 71, putting in a little triple top force here, a little triple toppy. If it doesn't pop through there, might sell right back down. ES kind of got the same thing going on there. Oh, man, is it going to get through there? I think it should. I think it should, right? What do you guys think? Well, what we could do is just take a low risk short here and move our stop to 71.50. Right? If it pops through there, then it just stops us out. If it doesn't pop through there, then we make a little money. I kind of got in a little lower than I wanted to there, but that's okay. Might take it off. We get back to even on this one. Just take 5 handles if we can get it. If not, we get stopped. So 1 for 1 here. Kind of fading the trend here. We get back green, I think I'll just take this off. I'm not in love with it at this point, but sellers are kind of coming in though. Let's see. Still not selling down though when the sellers are coming in, so if it hits the stop, it hits it. Might as well just wait. All right, hit the stop there. That's okay. That was kind of a counter trend trade, just like, if it sold off, it sold off. If it didn't, it didn't, right? Not really that big a deal there. Well, we hit the 60s area there. We're going to move up into the 94 next. Kind of breaking out above that area now. Well, all right, if you can't beat them, join them. We're going to put our stop right here. I think we might can touch. Yeah, I think I want to do 90. 89.50. Give that to me. We'll take that. See if we can get 89.50 out of this. Relatively small risk here. 8 handles, so. ES pushing up into that 94 area. Is that really where I need my... Well, we may get stopped here. I don't know if I want to give it more room or not. I feel like it's going to go. How much room do I give it, though, right? That's the question. How much room do we give it? We'll move our stop down here. If it breaks through that 64 area, we'll probably take it off, but I think we should be able to get a push up into that 90 level. Might take a minute. Although the buyers have kind of disappeared, to be honest with you. That volume. Not a whole lot of volume coming in there yet. Need to get some buyers coming in here. Just kind of watching over here. This thing's moving up on very, very low volume. I don't know if I'm in love with it the way the volume looks here, but ES is still looking strong here. See if some buyers can come in here and push this up pretty quick. Come on. You can do it. ES still pushing up into the 96, 95 area, trying to get up into that VWAP touch here. Still pushing 95 and a quarter. Get that ES above 96 here. We go through the 90s. We'll get to that 90 drama possible. Come on. You can do it. Let's get through the 80s here. We go to break even. Get through the 80. We go to break even if we can. ES still trying to push here. ES up into the 95s, trying to get through 96. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Tapping the 80s here for the NQ. Still haven't gotten the buyers to come in here yet. Still looking very bullish, but the buyers still have not came in super strong. Trying to give this thing time to go, but it is making me a bit nervous the longer it doesn't go. ES pushing up still in the 95s there, retesting that 96. The VWAP on the ES is up at 98.75, 98.50 area. So we can get the ES up to that VWAP touch here, then I think we push up into the 300s. So, you know, a little bit of a pullback here. As long as we hold that 62 area, 64, 62 area, I feel okay about it. But, oh yeah, we're at that pivot also at 77. I forgot about that pivot being there. Come on. Want this ES to start pushing here. It's kind of pulling back. We might get stopped. Might get punished here for not taking that profit up there, but I'm looking for that 90 area, right? So I'm trying to hold my target. Trying to hold my target there. If we can get through the 77 strong there. I didn't realize there was a pivot there. I think the ES is going to touch that pivot. We're going to go ahead and add a second contract here. Going to go ahead and add to my position. Might pay for that, but we'll take one off at the 80. I think 82. We'll see if this thing pops through there. Try to trust this trade here. Not quite sure where my stop should be. I'm not sure about my stop there where it is. But we'll see. I'm going to push through the 80s there strong. Well, that's not a good look. It's taking a minute here, guys. This might punish us. ES kind of pulling back there at the 95 area. It's kind of watching that 64 area there. As long as it holds, we'll feel okay about it. I thought when we pulled back and retested that middle, this area here, that first time, that we would really trade through the 80s. That's why I added to it there. So that was kind of my thinking there. Buyers trying to step up here. ES trying to repush. Come on. Let's get through the 77 strong here. I'm going to take it off and then it's going to just pop. We already know. We already know if I take it off even, it's going to pop. And I'm going to feel bad. Maybe I just take one off here just to reduce the size. And then we'll take the other one to break even there. We'll do that. Then we'll take one off there and just trying to reduce the risk there. So this thing's got to go now if it's going to go. I've been holding this trade far too long. All right, we're just going to go to break even. If it doesn't go now, it just doesn't go. It's going to probably stop us. Oh, feels bad. Pretty much break even on those two. It'll probably go now, but I do, you know, the more I hold it, the more I feel like we're buying the top there. And obviously we are. Moved our stop too quick on this break of this long here at 48. I mean, I took a stupid short here. Like, what you doing? So it'll probably move up through the 90s. It just wasn't going. A lot of resistance there. We got the pivot there at 77. I didn't realize that was there, so we can make excuses if we want. But that was a bad entry, and then I added to it, which probably wasn't smart to add on. But to be fair, I didn't add on to it when it came back to my opening position. We didn't add on to it when we were in the red. So Just didn't want to go. It was holding this SMA here, but like it just did not want to go. You feel like the ES was going to touch the VWAP there, but momentum just slowing down. Buyers not really coming in. I guess we are in lunchtime here. We are at lunchtime. Let's see how we've done on this account. Not great. 68% winners. We've had 5 losers, 13 winners. Average winning 75, average loser 207. That's the problem. Cutting the winners off too short there. Sergio, how's it going? 1K in profit of the 5 times 200 a day before you withdraw from Top Step. Just keep in mind what yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure if that was 100% true or not. I was asking somebody else about that. I actually asked in the Discord and nobody ever answered me. That's why I said if that's the case, then I won't obviously take a withdrawal at 1,000. So if your drawdown goes to half, then yeah, we won't take one out. We'll just wait until we get to like 2,500. We will just wait if that's the case. I want to get a little bit of distance between me and the drawdown, though. I know it kind of follows you up anyway, but I wanted to. I'll probably step up the aggression a little bit later in the week. Maybe Thursday and Friday. I usually do a little better on those days. Losing that EMA there, or SMA. The ES never made it to the VWAP there. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that they say that you can take out, that you can take a payout after 5 days, but like, what's the point of taking the payout if it's going to kill your drawdown, right? I understand that it makes sense for them to do that, but to me, it's just kind of goofy. Like, but I appreciate you telling me that, Sergio. That's something I was wondering about. Somebody I'd watched on a video somewhere. Someone had said that, and I wasn't sure if it was true or not. So I jumped in their Discord and asked them, and nobody ever responded. So I wasn't sure. Dimitar. Looks like it's rejecting the VWAP. Yeah, it's close to it. Close enough. Sergio, my max run up on my Express is 15K. I'm still sitting at 12K right now. I need one more day to withdraw, but debating whether I should leave it at least 10 and take out 2. Yeah. Or the full 6. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to at least have 2,000 in drawdown. At least. So I'll just wait. I mean, it's not a big deal. I can just wait until I get to 2,500 in there, and I'll take out 500, something like that. Leave it at 2. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button. If you're new here, subscribe. Helps the channel. Feel free to chat down below. Kind of give you guys an update of how we're doing today. We are up $15 in the funded account. Really only took 2 entries in that account. Didn't hold them. Can show you guys the entries here. Short here. Short here. Didn't hold them. What happened? Jeez. And then we Down 113 on this account. The Bulanox account, we're down 120. Took a couple of losers here during this little chop area. So that's cost us a little bit there. And then Apex account, we took one trade on it, 22.89, just kind of swinging for the fence, trying to get that one funded. And then, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. And then up 230 on the other Top Step account. Juker. So you only get the same amount of daily drawdown that you take out after the first withdrawal. No, so what he's saying, Juker, is say I make 1,000 in profit and I take out 500. Then he's saying that my drawdown now is only my equity left in the account. So that would mean my drawdown is $500. So if I had $1,500 in equity and I took out $700, my drawdown would be $800. So that's all he's saying, is that they eliminate your daily drawdown or your drawdown when you take a withdrawal. Your drawdown goes away. So whereas Apex or Bulanox or those type of companies, here's this push up into the 80s, they won't let you take a withdrawal until you get above 2,600. And then anything above 2,600 you can take out, or you can close the account and take out the whole 2,600. It's actually very similar when you look at it from what Sergio's saying. There's that push into the 80s here. So, yeah, it doesn't make, it makes sense from their business perspective to do it that way, but I don't like it. But yeah, it does make sense from their business perspective. And now we're getting this push up into the 90, possibly 94 area. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that, but I guess it's not that much difference from like Apex or Bewley, who wants you to make 2,600 before you take a withdrawal. If you look at it from that perspective, it sounds better, but it's not. Earn to trade and take profit trader is way better than. Yeah, I got to look into that. Earn to trade and that take profit trader. You mentioned that yesterday, and I wanted to look at it, and I have not got a chance to take a look at it yet. All right, ES moving up into the 97 area here. Wonder if we can get a quick move into the 93, 94 here. Let's just kind of see what happens. Buyers coming in here. Oh, that 90 drama, though, is the only thing. I forgot about that. 90 drama is a thing. If we can get that ES to touch that VWAP there, then I think we can get pushed through there. ES up to the 98 here. Almost to the VWAP. If you are long, you may want to consider taking some profits here at the 90. Let's see if the ES gets above that VWAP. If they get above that VWAP, you got 500 next. Point or two away. Oh, these guys crack me up. Not able to get through that 90. ES is about to touch the VWAP here. Let's see. All right, ES touched the VWAP. See if we sell off here, if we turn back down, or if the ES pops that VWAP. What is the payout structure on earn to trade and take profit, Juker? Moving through the 90 there. See if the ES rejects that VWAP there. It's moving above it a little bit, but I don't think it's going to make it through there. I think it really needs to reclaim that 4509 level if it's going to get to pumping here. Really considering taking a short here, to be honest, but We're going to try this again, guys. This might be kind of a stupid deal here, but we'll see. Can't lose on it now. It's a risky trade, so stop to break even quickly. Just going to follow this down, guys. Dude, really? $1. I followed it down too close. ES rejected the VWAP there. Well, that was a timely exit there. Probably still will sell off more, but ES is trying to push back up into that VWAP here. Let's see if it is able to get above there or not. Just trying to watch here. Do got that pivot at 77 to keep in mind at the on the NQ there. It's kind of where it bounced at there. Lose that 77 area, we probably sell down into the 60s. Possible 62 again. Maybe a quick move down into the 60s here. See if we get a move into the 60s, losing the SMA there. As long as it stays below that SMA, we probably sell. See if we push down here. Sellers trying to come in strong. ES pulling back. Looking good for a move down into the 60s. $68 possible. Come on. You got 68. Let's go. This thing is just, it wants to. Just not. It's trying. Thinking about taking a short here. I'm not going to target too much here. Maybe these little swing lows here. $65. Like to see it kind of swiftly move down through there. Let's see where my stop should be. 82. Yeah, it's at 83. That's fine. We'll put it at 83 exactly. If this thing gets back above that pivot strong, I'm not going to love it, but I think it won't. Kind of think it's going to sell off here. Maybe into that 68 area. Or I'm sorry, 65. Come on, sellers. Where you at? Where you at, sellers? Where you at? Let's push it down into this 65 area. All right, we're going to go to break even here. Guaranteeing a $20 winner. But we want more. Come on. You got more. Come on, you got more. There we go. There we go. That's the sound of money, finally. Come on. Break through 63. Break through 63. Come on. Strong. Strong through 63. Let's go. All right. We took the short on both accounts that we were negative on there. So we got back to green, plus 280 on the Bewley. And you can see the plus 161 here. So look at that level, 60. I called out 62.50. That's what we were looking for. I'm kind of front running it a little bit, but 61.75. Still may go lower, but that's an area of interest. You know, not that hard to see, really. I mean, just up close candle there. Oh, all right. So we're finally green on all accounts. What time is it? 12:43. All right, guys. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and call it a day. We'll cover the accounts again right quick. Up 230 on the Bewley. I don't know what the net is. We may not even be green net on the Bewley because net liquidity is 52,074. Cash value 52,308. So I don't know what the fees. We may not even be green. I'm not sure. But 230 on Top Step. 280 here. 15. 161. And then $2,289 on this one. So whatever that is. Not a lot, but we'll take it. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And if you are interested in trading futures, don't forget we got Apex 90% off through tomorrow at midnight. And Bulanox 90% off as well. I'm not sure when it ends, maybe the end of the month. Those links are in the description along with the coupon code. So until then, we will see you guys next time. Appreciate you watching. Thanks, Predator. You have a good day too.